8. The last breath of innocence. Elara's bare feet skimmed the overgrown grass as she pumped her legs, soaring higher, closer to the bleeding sky. The wind whipped through her hair, carrying the salty kiss of the ocean and the low rumble of distant thunder. A storm was brewing, mirroring the one within her own heart. Just hours ago, Elara's world had been bathed in the golden hues of childhood. She spent her days chasing fireflies, building sandcastles that surrendered to the tide, and sharing secrets with the sea. Her nights were filled with stories whispered by her grandmother, tales of mermaids and pirates, magic and monsters. But today, the whispers had ceased. Grandmother, her eyes the color of the sea after a storm, had breathed her last, leaving Elara teetering on the precipice of a world she no longer recognized. As the last sliver of the sun dipped below the horizon, tears finally spilled down Elara's cheeks. Each drop felt like a tiny shard of her childhood slipping away. She was no longer just a girl who believed in mermaids. She was a girl who knew loss, who understood the finality of a closed eyelid and a stilled heart. The first fat raindrop splashed on her cheek, then another and another. Soon, the sky opened, unleashing a torrent that mirrored the storm within her. Elara closed her eyes, letting the rain wash away the tears, the innocence, the last vestiges of the world she knew. When she opened her eyes again, the world looked different. The colors were sharper, the shadows deeper. The wind carried a new scent, not just of salt and sea, but of change, of something unknown yet inevitable. Elara took a deep breath, the air heavy with the scent of rain and the earth's awakening. She stepped off the swing, her bare feet sinking into the mud. This was not the end, she realized, but a beginning. The storm had washed away the innocence, yes, but it had also cleared the path for something new, something stronger. Elara looked towards the horizon, where the first sliver of the moon peeked through the clouds. In its pale light, she saw not just the end of a day, but the dawn of a new chapter. The chapter of a girl who had tasted grief, but who was ready to face the world, with all its storms and wonders, head on. The rusty swing set creaked again, a lonely sound in the wind. But Elara no longer heard a mournful tune. Instead, it sounded like a lullaby. A gentle farewell to the last breath of innocence, and a quiet welcome to the woman she was becoming.